Okay. Sorry. I can't get comfortable. Comfy. Break it comfy. Okay. So, I run. That's how I stay in shape. That's all I ever do. That's all I ever have done. I've worked out like a normal person in the gym, but there's no trick. It's just running. And for some reason, running has developed every muscle that can be seen except for my abs. It's the only thing that I haven't been able to work out running. But my legs, my arms are fine with me. I mean, I have some muscle. Well, my arms are always, my upper body's always been kind of small. It's my lower body because I run. I have a lot of muscle that I develop in my legs. So I have big legs. But, and that's it, guys. I don't have any other advice about working out because I don't know. Just run, Forrest, run. Put on your shoes and just go. Think of some place you have to be, and instead of driving there, run there. That's it. I know, that's horrible, huh? You guys are expecting like a whole magical routine that you can do over a course of a week and lose 50 pounds. Running is the key. Okay, now one more thing I want to put into working out for people who want to know. And I've already done this in a previous video, but it was so long ago that I'm not going to have you guys looking for it. I have the BodyBugg. 24-hour fitness, Apex or whatever, BodyBugg. Most of you guys have already heard of it. If you haven't, it is a device that is endorsed by 24-hour fitness, and it counts the calories that your body burns every minute of the day, the steps that you take, and the calories that you burn. And I don't know all the chemistry involved in it, so if you really don't know anything about it, just look it up, and I'm sure you'll find enough information to satisfy you. But it takes the heat in this thing, which you can't see. On the other side is like little silver pricks, and it kind of pricks your skin, and it measures your heat, because all calories are measurements of energy or heat. And it will tell you through a program that's internet based on your computer how many calories you burn every minute of the day. So if you want to know how many calories you burned while you were vacuuming the house from 3:13 to 3:15, you can log onto the computer and you can see that you burn 15, 20, 30 calories. Now, the benefit of that is knowing how many calories your body burns will help you set up a diet where you are consuming enough calories to satisfy you, but at the same time creating a deficit and losing weight. Because it is really hard, and I don't know how people do it, to set up a calorie-based diet when you have no idea how many calories your body burns. You're looking at statistics for our age and your weight and this and that, and you're trying to guess, and most likely you are wrong. That is probably the reason why all diets fail. Once you know how many calories your body burns, it really doesn't matter where you're getting your calories from, as long as you don't eat more than how many your calories are burning. So if you would like to eat McDonald's, and having a Big Mac and fries and a soda is 1,500 calories, and your body burns 2,500 calories, well then, fuck it. Have a Big Mac if you want. That's how I see it. And I'm telling you all this for a reason, because we're going to get to what I eat and my diet, which people have been asking me about. And I'm afraid that I'm going to let you down, because I know you want to hear something so magical and so wonderful that once you do it like me, then you will lose a whole bunch of weight, but you are going to be extremely disappointed. So anyway, with this device comes a lot of relief of anxiety, because when you have an ED mind like I do, you stress, you make rules that don't make sense, you tend to overdo everything or underdo everything, depending on what your eating disorder is, which this kind of keeps me on track. So I can't sit there and eat a cup of cornflakes and convince myself I'm going to be fat when I log onto the computer. I see I've burned 1,000 calories and this bowl of Cheerios is only 150. It just logically doesn't make sense. And I'm a logical person, so at that point, once I see the statistics and everything in front of me, I will be able to calm myself and convince myself that, you know, I'm being irrational. And that's what this device has done for me. Now, it also is an obsessive device because you do maintain it yourself. And once you start, you do not want to stop. That has been quite a lot of people's problems with this device that do have an eating disorder mind. So it can work for you or against you. All y'all are adults, so I'm just going to assume you're going to make your own decisions from there. I'm not endorsing the product, and I'm not bad-mouthing the product. I'm just saying that I use it, and it's done wonders for me. And there is an upgraded one that you can probably see on everybody else's videos that is smaller and less of an eyesore as this is. But anyway, so food and exercise. That's the thing that this monitors. How much food you take in and how much calories you burn via just your everyday activity or exercise. That being said, I have gone on every single machine in the gym and worked out for an hour on it at the most that you can work on it. And have created a list of the biggest bullshit machines in the gym to the best machines in the gym. And it goes like this. Now, I don't know if there's special gyms that people go to that have different equipments, but if you're going to, I'm basing this off of a normal gym, normal equipment. The machine that burns the least calories, and I do not care what that little screen in front of you says, because that screen is lies. You can go on the internet and see it if you don't believe me. They program it so that you can stay motivated. So when you get on it and you do 10 minutes worth of exercise and it says you burn 1,000 calories, that's fine if you don't want to use common sense, because if that keeps you coming back the next day and getting on the machine for 10 minutes, then so be it. But it is not so. Just know that when you're trying to create a diet and a regimen for yourself. So that being said, the elliptical. I am so sorry, guys. There's some people there that are about to drop dead. Burns the least amount of calories out of every piece of equipment in the gym. I put the elliptical on the highest level that you can be on, and the toughest, what do you call it? I don't know, you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's the hardest pedals to push. If you are bouncing up and down on the elliptical, you are burning nothing. There is a mechanical device that helps you move your body on that machine. And you do not pull your own weight worth shit. Sorry. I would say on a normal one that's in the gym, whatever the screen tells you you burned, cut it in half, and that'll probably be accurate, because that's how accurate it was me. And I have to think that I probably have a higher than normal metabolism because I've been pretty active my whole life. And I've never been extremely obese. I'm not going to answer that right now. The second machine that burns the least amount of calories and was my personal favorite before I started running is the Stairmaster. Now, there's two. There's like a stair climber and a Stairmaster. And I don't know if I got the names right, but I'll explain to you what I think the Stairmaster is, which was my favorite machine, and it's the one that looks like an escalator. Like it has the steps that roll and you're stepping on it. That is a great muscle toning machine, but as far as calories burning, like cardiovascular, it is possible to burn a lot of calories on that machine, but you would have to crank it to the highest level. And me, even with all the training that I have, it kills me to have it on level 20, which I think is the highest one that you can have. It burns more calories than the elliptical, but not as much as you think, being that you want to die when you get off the machine. Third, which is good because 3, you're getting up there as you're burning calories, is the stair stepper. The one where you're, on that thing and you feel it in your ass like 2 seconds. That tones, and it actually burns a decent amount of calories, but it still doesn't burn as much calories as it tells you on the screen. I would cut that and maybe take a third off of it or something like that. of calories you burn. The bike.